had some really great memories. I was searching your Instagram to be fully transparent to see, what was going on in the past as well. And you had a lot of really great practices with, some people I wrote down here like Novak Djokovic, Brian Brothers, Tsitsipas, Shapovalov, who's Canadian, of course. I think you played a match with him. So I was curious. To ask you in particular about Djokovic, maybe just some observations that you had when you actually practiced with him, or any particular routines or anything like that that you could kind of give us a peek into.
So, again, with that opportunity, I was here playing when I was training and playing out of an academy here in Tennis Canada. Basically, it was called Players Edge, and Tennis Canada was giving us the courts to use. I was at that time when I was playing slash coaching. I was working with performance players here at that time, much younger, Braden Schnurr, who's now on
Mm-hmm.
tour and doing quite well, and Carol Zhao, who's on the WTA tour. I'd be hitting with them like daily, which was really good because then it kind of got me to, I wasn't just feeding balls. I was able to train with them, which helped me play and then kind of get noticed by Tennis Canada and also so they gave me the opportunity to get in there while the Rogers Cup would happen. They invited me to be a hitting partner, which was a really really cool experience, and I thank Tennis Canada for that. And it was cool because you really get to see what it's all about. Like when we see the players, we get to watch them on TV, and we just see the performance on TV. When you see these guys, whether it's warming up behind closed doors, whether it's preparing for a match, like in terms of what they do in their practices, just their discipline and what they do on and off the court is unbelievable. It's mind-boggling in terms of preparation. Djokovic, you watch him, he warms up properly with like a half an hour, 45-minute dynamic warm up, that he
Mm-hmm.
does. And then he gets his body, loosened up to hit his first ball on the practice court. And again, this is really important feedback to learn for all of us, especially, juniors and adult players that play now. We're trying to bring it into every one of my programs at work as well, to say, guys, we got to try to warm up properly to get ready to hit our first ball instead of just going out there cold. So Djokovic, unbelievable flexibility. I remember my first hit with him. It was unbelievable. We were on center court at the Rogers Cup, and he came in. He was already warmed up in terms of physical warm up, and then he got on court and he was doing extra stretches. His flexibility, we all know, is unbelievable. He had his leg up on one of his trainers, shoulders. His legs like all the way up here,
Yeah.
and he's doing his elastic band exercises as well. And their discipline is unbelievable on court. But the hit was really cool. You'd think the guys would blow you off the court or something, but they know how to give you rhythm. And you
Mm.
know I'm a nobody to him in general in the broad spectrum of ATP Tour players. But they know how to give players rhythm, whether it be a hitting partner, whether it be another guy on tour. We started off playing mini tennis. Really, I mean, like, we hit minis for a few minutes, and a lot of guys think minis is like, oh, it's for we shouldn't be hitting minis. Let's
Mm.
just go straight back. Djokovic was hitting mini tennis, right? Just to warm up the hands and to warm up the little mini turns and the setup and the feet. And then we gradually started moving back to 3/4 court, and then all the way back to full court. And then, 5-10 minutes in, then you start grooving, it gets looser. I get looser, I get a little more comfortable. Obviously, I was like tight in the beginning, and I actually had a good like 30 to 45-minute hit before going out to practice with Djokovic, because I wanted to be loose. I didn't want to be
Sure.
tight. So I remember, I told my coach, he was really excited, and he fed me balls literally for like 45 minutes going on before I hit with Djokovic. I was almost like
Nice.
tired before getting on. So, but I wanted to make sure I was loosened up and not tight, so I give him a good hit. But yeah, no, they give you a good rhythm, which is important for our programs too. Like you see some players can give you rhythm, and some players start blasting right away, and then the timing of the back and forth can be lost. But the ATP guys know exactly how to give you rhythm and timing, and then you kind of you build up confidence as well. And then once they hit 3 or 4 balls through the middle, then they hit one into the corner, right, just to loosen up and feel their real shot, right, that we average Joes can't handle. So but no, it was an awesome experience. He takes the ball unbelievably early. Once he started loosening up, I mean, there's some video footage on Instagram, some small clips and stuff of us hitting, but he takes the ball right off the baseline. Unbelievable, compact swings, but just that I totally understand how he's number one in the world, and he hits the ball so deep in the court. And there's times where you just feel like you can't breathe because he just takes so much time away from you. When he started really getting looser 30, 40 minutes in, then you really realize the pace and the depth, consistent pace and depth that he's hitting with ease, relative ease, and the setup and the preparation is just it's unbelievable. So that we can all learn from.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean it's crazy, how much, as you mentioned, discipline these players have, that they're like, 2 hours or whatever amount of time that they're preparing before they even like step out on the court, with a dynamic warm up and then the actual warm up with you, and then other stuff probably. So really really amazing.